chips, and why am I so passionate? You say that you a gamble, baby, pass the chips. I don't care when the action is, as long as I'm with you. Cause the truth is, I feel useless.
Should I get in my comfy position or no? I don't. Cause
You make your comfy position sound
well,
uncomfy.
no, it's comfortable because I like facing you. But we're on a couch, so it's
Right.
hard. But like getting into it is like tough because like I'm a tall person and there's just a bunch of equipment lying around here.
That's hard.
Yeah, it's so hard being tall. Thing is, like no one cares about me and no one likes me, and like no one really ever goes for a guy like me. So it's tough being me. I just feel invisible.
Welcome to Junior Varsity.
Hey everyone, new week. Oh fuck, I'm Josh.
I'm Victoria.
New week, same clothes,
obviously.
obviously. Let's go, baby. Junior Varsity.
Underground,
Speedrun.
silly.
Underground little funny podcast. It's game time.
Podcast of the South.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, podcast of the South.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I hope we get like at least one Southern listener. Yeah. Welcome,
Did
everyone.
you watch? Sorry.
We're still doing an intro.
Sorry.
Damn. Jumping the gun.
You mentioned Southerners and I had a question, but I'll ask it later.
Welcome, everyone. I know what you're going to ask. Welcome, everyone. It's a new week. Last episode, we talked about Tori's time at Warner Brothers, my Chick-fil-A experience, which is fucked up,
Yeah.
my doctor's appointment, something else probably,
Lots of
Taylor
stuff.
Swift, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a new week, though. Welcome. Hope you've been having a good week so far. Happy
Yeah.
Wednesday.
It's
Sorry.
maybe March now?
Oh, yeah, maybe March. I'm gonna just say Happy Black History Month.
Yeah.
In case.
Because honestly, every month
Is Black History Month. God
Yeah.
damn it. All right. Anyway, what were you saying?
I was going to ask if you watched the TikTok I sent you of Pookie and
Pookie.
Jet because you didn't reply.
Sorry, I didn't reply.
That's okay.
I did, and I like them. You
Yeah?
know what? I
Yeah.
like them because they're kind.
They are.
They're kind people.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I re-downloaded TikTok.
Oh my God.
I'm back. I
Oh
relapsed.
my God, you didn't tell me. That's exciting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like that big of a deal. I just
Right, but
re-downloaded
no,
the
that's
fucking
cool
app.
because now I feel like I can like say things and you might like know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know the trends now.
You can help.
Elite employee.
I love that video so much.
It's so
I love that
perfect,
video
right?
so much.
It's
But I was-
it's ironic, right? It's like acted out.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
someone
she does a really good job at it.
it's so fucking funny.
That's good. Like that's like TV level acting, bro.
But I couldn't think of like a caption for us to use the sound. But I was like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
obsessed
yeah.
with this sound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a fucking great one.
Yeah.
What a great time to reinstall the app.
Yeah, no, truly.
I'm back. I'm back on.
Are you
it.
getting Austin McBroom videos?
I'm getting a few.
Okay.
I don't think it doesn't. I made a new account, so it doesn't fully recognize me.
Oh, gotcha,
So
gotcha.
I have to like do because I'm getting a lot of like hopecore shit, which is like I'm not sure if you get that. It's just like really like wholesome videos, like a guy's brother coming back from the army.
Oh, right.
And then like this kid asking their like stepdad to like fully adopt them or whatever. I don't know.
No, I get that like very rarely.
No, yeah, and I get them all the time.
Right.
And it's cute the first time, but then like it's like 4 hopecore videos in, and I'm like bawling. And it's like I don't know, like in the afternoon, I'm like, this is too much for the afternoon right now.
No, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, so it doesn't fully get me. But I guess I'd rather it show me that stuff than like terrible stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
I will go in and out of phases, and like I don't even interact with the videos that much, so I don't know why I'll have periods where I get so many, but it's like, don't skip or your boyfriend's gonna break up with you in 2 days.
My God,
you
yeah.
need to use this sound.
Yeah, use the
and then I
sound
have
type
to
shit.
film a video with the sound so that my boyfriend doesn't break up with me.
Right, but like, do you tell him that?
No.
Because he would say that it's fucking
He
stupid
would
as
be
fuck.
so annoyed with
No,
me.
yeah, literally. Because I'm the same way. Like whenever I see those, I like really like, I'm like, bro, because it's obviously just like a ploy to like get like more numbers or whatever.
100%.
I'm not sure how TikTok works, but like I imagine like when you use the sound, it
I
like
guess just that you're engaging with it.
yeah, like you're engaging with it or whatever. And I personally don't believe in that. I would say it's harmless, but it also kind of it makes me like hope that like people are smart you know, enough to not fully believe it. I'm sure you don't fully believe it.
I don't believe it, but I just get like stressed.
Yeah, there's a bit of you that's like, oh fuck, I didn't do that thing. Like that, which is why they do it. That's why it works.
Yeah.
But the people who like religiously kind of do that, be careful, bro.
No,
like look both
real.
ways before you cross the street, because I'm sure you don't actually do that. You need to download.
Funny
You need
fucking metaphor.
you need to. I'm saying they're fucking kind of dumb.
I know, that's just yeah.
You need to like reinstall Brain Age on the DS. I'm not sure if you ever did that. You need to play Sudoku. Do you know how to play Sudoku? Probably not.
I'm so good at Sudoku.
I'm
Do
alright
you
at
play
it.
the little New York Times mini
Oh
games?
my god. Yes.
Yay.
I'm nice at connections.
Ooh, I have days where I like really struggle with that, but I have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean I like Wordle, but I think it's just because it's been out for so long. Where like I way prefer the mini crossword.
I love the mini crossword.
Mini crossword's
Oh my
so
god.
great.
Wait, okay, we need to talk about this. Like, what times are you getting?
Oh, like sub 2 minutes.
Okay, because
Yeah.
usually I'm sub 30. Like, I'm really good.
30 seconds?
I used to play with one of my friends like every day.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he texted me and he was like, "I'm getting too good. We can't play anymore." And I was like, "Oh," but yeah, I love that game.
Yeah.
And I had Brian try it for the first time a while ago, and he got like 20 minutes. But
20
he
minutes?
said since then
Whoa.
he's been getting sub 2. He said that was like an off night.
Okay, yeah. I think the
But-
first time you do it, it's kind of like, I mean, for people who don't like play crosswords, it can
Yeah.
be kind of like jarring
Yeah.
or whatever. But yeah, I play with my girlfriend and we usually get like under 2 minutes,
Yeah.
under 1 minute if it's like really good. Sometimes I will say like the answers is really stupid. Like I'm not sure if you remember that one night where the answer was the Rams to a question. It was like Los Angeles football team. Mm-hmm. And then it was like, okay, Rams, right? LA Rams. But then the answer was the Rams.
Oh, that's annoying.
No one is saying the Rams as like the
Rams.
football team.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't like that. And like that one Wordle was like leggy one day.
Leggy.
Fuck was
I
that?
keep seeing memes about that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, that is bizarre.
Fuck
I've
that.
never said. What is the when are you saying leggy?
Never.
Yeah,
Feeling a bit leggy today. It sounds British.
maybe
Leggy.
leggy.
Oh my god, British people have like the best terms.
Oh yeah. Oh my
Holy
gosh.
fuck.
There's a British guy where I work,
Mm-hmm.
and the other day he was like on his laptop and he went, "Ugh, that's a bloody nuisance," and I just like wanted to laugh so bad because I was
would
like,
laugh.
oh my gosh, like it's just crazy to hear. It's just crazy to hear things I say like jokingly and like
Yeah,
know that
but, like,
that's
it's so-
how he
That's
speaks.
straight up how he speaks.
And I
yeah.
love him for that. Yeah,
It's so
but,
funny, yeah. But like their slang, like I think we talked about it, like the second episode, but like mandem. And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
like, they say like swear down instead of no
Yeah.
cap. And they say like they use the word chat a lot, which I really like.
Yeah.
I say chat now because it's so funny. Like I heard chatter about this. And then I'm trying to think of other shit. Like low it. That's fire.
Low it. I don't know if I've heard that. I love in it.
I actually barely use in it.
Yeah.
Barely. I'll use in it when I'm like being like derogatory about British people.
Right.
Yeah. Cause what's that one? Fuck. Oh my god. The little Minecraft YouTuber is friends with Dream.
George.
No. Tommyinnit.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh.
I
Right.
have to like
yeah.
remember that. Yeah. Cause is he British?
Yeah.
Okay, I was
Or-
gonna say it'd be kind of weird if he was British.
No, he must.
Dude, there's someone in the Dream videos who like says the word muffin like every other second.
Oh, I know who you're talking about because that guy like doesn't curse. I think so. That's like his.
That's like his thing. Like,
I'm
come
pretty
here, you
sure.
muffin. Dude, it makes me
Ooh,
feel
I don't
itchy.
like that. I don't like that.
You need to stop saying. I mean, he
Yeah.
probably stopped already because like that was like during quarantine.
Right.
That made me feel very uncomfortable.
No, that's bad.
It made me feel like I was being like talked to like by a priest who likes me. Come here, you muffin. Ooh.
Ew. Yeah.
Don't do that.
Ugh.
That's a dodgy word right there.
No, that's bad.
Yeah. Is Dream okay? Just kidding. I don't care. Anyway. Sorry. You wanted to talk about the Royals.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what that is.
There's not like a time peg to this. Oh, I used a journalism word. Do you know what that means?
Time
when
peg.
I'm like pitching a story, time peg is like if is relevant to a specific day, like, oh, this movie comes out this day. And if a time peg is evergreen, that means that there's not like a pressing matter. It's just like a general
So this time
story.
peg is evergreen.
Just teaching you guys things. Yeah, so this is an evergreen time peg.
Tori just mansplained to you guys what time pegging means.
I don't know if it's mansplaining because I don't know if they'd know what it is. But anyway.
That's exactly what men say. Not mansplaining. She just doesn't know what it is. With her little
it's
head.
It's like kind of niche, but okay.
No, I get what you mean. Go on, sorry.
I just wanted to say that I love Meghan Markle because I just think about her all the time. Or maybe the time peg is that King Charles might die soon. But yeah,
Not dead?
No.
Never mind. Sorry. Go
Queen
on.
Elizabeth died like last or like maybe like a year and a half.
I remember
ago now.
that. But then
Yeah,
that
yeah.
old guy's doing it.
Yeah, so now King Charles is king, but he just got diagnosed with cancer and he's probably about to go, meaning Prince William, I
So
think,
is that
will
something
be
we
king.
celebrate, or is that something we're like, we got to be respectful of?
Low-key, I'm celebrating.
I
Because
don't
I
trust
don't like
politicians like that.
any of the royals except for Meghan and Harry. And Diana,
Oh, this
obviously.
is the royal. I thought you were talking about the show.
Oh, no.
I was like, when are you going to get to like the show? Okay,
No,
my
I
bad.
mean like the royal family.
Okay,
Sorry,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
I just
the royal family.
I write things like weirdly on our list because
No, I do
in
too.
my mind it's like I just need to know what I'm talking
No,
about. but
I get what you mean.
you're right. I should have made that
That's
more
cool.
clear.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hate all of them except for Meghan and Harry. I used to like Will and Kate just because they were like, you know, like young and cool. But now from like what I've learned from like Meghan and Harry's documentary and stuff, like it seems like they've treated them like shit, as did everyone in that fucking castle.
Princess Diana.
Yeah, but I love Diana.
Yeah, I love Diana. I'm saying she didn't deserve to die.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
no.
Yeah.
She's amazing, and I
Hot
miss
take.
her. Hot take, I don't think.
I don't think she deserved to die.
Yeah, but no, I love them. And I especially love Meghan because she is a mixed girly black mom, white father from the Valley
She's from here?
Catholic school. Yeah.
Catholic school. Which one? Ew, that's like down the street.
But isn't that cool? Like,
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
I just and she was an actress. Not to say that I was, but I did theater
Did
and
theater.
whatnot.
Oh,
And
so you see yourself in
I
her.
see myself in Meghan.
That's cool that you see yourself in her.
Yeah.
I don't really see myself in any celebrity.
Well, maybe because you're the celebrity, Josh.
Maybe. Just maybe. Just fucking maybe.
Yeah.
I lied. Aubrey Plaza. I see myself in her. Yeah. So like why'd you bring him up?
I just
Sorry, I phrased that so
because
crazy.
it's my podcast too, Josh.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And sometimes
Sorry.
I just want to say things.
Because you're varsity.
Yeah, because
junior
I'm the
varsity.
varsity and junior varsity.
Yeah. My
And
bad.
I just wanted to share my thoughts because I think it is a little controversial. I know a lot of people who are like so anti Meghan for no reason. I would hate to say they're racist, but
I mean, it's safe to assume, right?
It's
It's
safe
like whenever
to
I see
assume.
someone like diss like any woman rapper,
yeah.
shouldn't have phrased it like that. Is that weird? Woman rapper?
No, that's okay.
Woman rap? Is that like the right way to say it?
I mean, it's not like fucking rap-s, so
Rapist? Oh, why don't we do that? Rapist?
I don't know.
Is it because it sounds like
very
rapist?
much.
My bad. Never mind. No, we shouldn't do that. I take that back. Anyway, because I don't want to say female rapper because people who say like dudes who say female are like
The
really weird.
worst. They
Yo.
talk about that on an Abbott episode.
Where the females
the
at?
one you didn't see. But yeah,
Oh,
oh my
shit,
god,
do they?
don't say that at all.
No,
Don't
that's
say that at all.
terrible. Anyway, like I was saying, whenever someone talks about like fucking literally Sexy Red, Ice Spice, Cardi B, fucking Megan Thee Stallion, whatever, like whenever they're like, oh, like she can't even rap, like she's not talented. They're
Yeah.
usually male, and it's like I don't know whether or not you're being sexist or you're like actually like basing their skill on like an actual like fair level.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I get what you mean by maybe they're racist for not
Yeah.
liking Megan.
Yeah.
Markle, sorry, not the Stallion. Yeah. I don't even want to talk about the beef with Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj.
Oh,
It's fucking
I mean,
stupid.
by the time this gets out,
It's not relevant
old,
anymore.
But no, I agree. It's dumb.
It's fucking
really
stupid.
dumb.
I like
Team
Meg.
Megan forever.
Nicki Minaj is that old ass motherfucker, bro. I just ruined any chance of her collabing with me. Fuck.
There's I had wrote this. It was part of my Warner Brothers thing last episode, but it's relevant now. Tina Fey went viral recently. I don't know if you saw it, but she was on a podcast with. Do you know who Bone Yang is?
Bone Yang?
Yeah.
That's what they sell at like Disneyland, the little donut looking things.
I don't know what you're saying. He's on SNL, but he's like pretty famous outside of that because he's like in Wicked and like other movies and stuff. But Tina Fey was on his podcast, and her quote that went viral is like, authenticity is dangerous and expensive, because she was saying that like he's low-key getting too famous to have a podcast where he like shares opinions on pop culture things, because like he's gonna work with those people. And did you see Io like said some stuff about J-Lo a long time ago, and
then now they're working
being
together
on SNL with J-Lo? But I take no shame in, because I'm not, I don't know. I don't really care. I guess that's my take.
No, yeah. And I like, the thing is, at the end of the day, like when we talk about celebrities, like we don't know them at all. And I feel like if I was a celebrity and like someone didn't like me based off of like whatever, I can't be upset, because like it was probably my own fault.
Exactly.
For saying something like I don't think I'd ever say something like crazy, but like if I were, I wouldn't be too upset, because like it was probably my fault and I said something bad. Yeah. And yeah, like, so when we talk about celebrities and we're like kind of like shit talking them, I don't really care, because first of all, they're celebrities and a lot of them don't have hearts. Yeah. And then second of all, I will never meet them. Yeah. It's gonna age horribly probably somehow. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
And if I'm like really going in on someone, like I wouldn't want to work with them.
Oh yeah, no, of course. There's that too. Yeah. But that Tina Fey quote is pretty good. Yeah. Because I do think it's true. I think when you're a celebrity and you have a podcast, though, that's where it kind of becomes tricky. Yeah. Because the people you're talking about, I mean, I imagine it's all like one inner circle. Yeah. So that gets a little risky. Like I would never talk shit about like another small artist. Right, yeah. Unless they're bad, obviously. Usually I uplift those people.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, which I need to do more. I keep forgetting. I have like a playlist where like I'm not sure if you know about the Avila Radio. Yeah. I need to update it again.
You should.
Because it's a lot. I know I sound like a little bitch, but like it's so hard to like maintain that, because you want to be relevant. Yeah. And you also want to like find new people, and you also want to like give a space where like people like directly submit, which I do. But
do you that a lot?
I haven't edited it in like a year. Like I haven't updated it in so long. Yeah. Gosh. I'm sorry, but I've been working on Super Duper, and that's kind of like been my version of that. Hell yeah. And I'm also like working on myself too. So
as you should.
As I should, but I should probably do that more. If that's a good playlist though, still.
No, yeah.
Hey, I'll leave it in the description if I remember. I run a little playlist called Avila Radio where I showcase small artists.
And it's sick.
And it's sick. There's a lot of good songs on there, a lot of undiscovered talent, which is the tragic, but it's okay. I hope I kind of push people to that. Yeah. Yeah. Because I like that stuff.
No, that's nice of you.
Yeah. Speaking of music and artists, welcome to music news. Hey. Again. Graphic. Yep. We'll keep it short this time. I think we're just going to talk about releases and shit, because a lot of stuff kind of came out recently that I've been loving. And firstly is, I'm going to name something I haven't listened to yet, but it's definitely on my list, is Caroline Polachek released the deluxe version of Desire. I Just Want to Be You, I think. I want to turn into you. Yeah, Desire, I want to turn into you. Sorry about that. But she released a deluxe version called the Ever Asking Edition.
Yeah, I haven't heard it either, but I love her and I love
the original. That album.
I think we've talked, or not on here, but I know I've talked to you about
Yeah. Oh my, isn't that like the best album cover?
It's so, yes.
Holy fuck.
Oh my God.
What is that? Yeah. Like, how do you even come up with that?
Yeah.
I don't know who did that. I don't know if that was her idea or if that was like another like someone else in the creative direction but wow,
So iconic.
fucking wow.
So iconic.
I would definitely recommend you listen to that album. Even if it's not the deluxe version, go ahead.
And if you like that, she has I hear a lot of Imogen Heap in her. I don't know if other people would say that.
Imogen Heap?
Yeah.
I haven't heard of them.
She's like, I don't want to say old because like she still releases stuff, but her song is sampled. The one that's like, what you say? That's like her, but like originally.
The Jason Derulo song?
Yeah. That's
sampled?
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
Yeah. But I love
shit.
her.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about Declan McKenna?
Yeah. Okay. By the time this gets out, it's a couple weeks old, but I bet you haven't even listened to it, so you can now anyway. But What Happened to the Beach came out, and it was a stressful listening experience because I was writing my review that had to be done in like 4 hours. But it's so perfect, and he takes on like a much more experimental sound, like production wise, and it's like different from his last stuff, but you can like hear influences of his last stuff. And he ended up being the #1 album in Scotland.
Ooh.
And the #2 album in the UK. Do you want to know who he lost to?
Who?
Noah Kahan.
Oh.
Which is so hard on me as like
Damn.
a newly inducted Noah Kahan obsessee.
Right.
But I feel like Noah's had his moment. I would have liked if he
right. Had a
stepped down.
Yeah. Which I don't think he's in charge of that.
I know. I wish he called the people and
Well,
said,
I mean, he's in great company.
Yeah. But no, I'm happy because they were right next to each other. So that was exciting for me.
That's very cool.
But yeah, sick album.
Did you have to rate it during your review? Do you have what'd you give it?
4.5 paws.
Oof.
You do paws and not stars.
Yeah, I figured. Pause. I wasn't expecting that. That's cool. That's a good score right there.
Yeah.
I don't rate albums. I mean, I used to.
I never have except for that one time I needed to.
Yeah. Man, that'd be stressful for me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if I like the artist, I like really want to like give them a fucking 5. But
yeah.
Look, everyone, I am obsessed with Matt Champion.
Yeah.
So much. He was my favorite member in Brockhampton. Every time I went to the barber, I would show them a picture of Matt Champion. I'd be like, give me this. And they'd be like, you already have that look. I'm like, I don't care. I mean, man, dude, like he just has a certain way about him. I'm not sure if you've heard his new song or if you know he dropped. Did you know he was in Brockhampton?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He was like the shining member for me. Just cause like, beyond like his like music, I also liked his style. I just liked the way he like carried himself and stuff like that. Like he had a certain way about him. Mm-hmm. And then I always told myself like when they broke up, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see like where he goes. Mm-hmm. And then I was kind of quiet for a little bit. And then, and to me, I kind of took that as like, oh, they're working. But other people are like, oh, they gave up. It's just Kevin doing shit now.
Oh, boo.
Fucking 14-year-olds, bro. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. And I was right because he released a new single called Aphid. APHID. I looked it up. It's like a bug.
Okay.
And if you watch the music video, it's kind of like that theme of like nature-y, like.
Oh, sick.
Kind of like, I can't describe it. You just gotta watch it.
Right.
But it's so good. Cause guess who it features, bro?
I don't know.
Dijon.
Okay. Yeah,
Dijon,
that's major.
if you know
That's
me.
major for you.
Yeah. Great fucking song. I mean, like, you can really hear like the Dijon influence too. I'm pretty sure he produced it as along with Bareface, who was also in Brockhampton. Great track. Great fucking track. I've been listening to it nonstop because I've just been kind of hungry for like new Matt Champion stuff.
Yeah.
And it seems like everyone agrees like his solo career is going to be very promising, like off the bat, if this is like what he's starting with.
Oh, that's a big slay.
Yeah. And this is leading to an album.
Sick.
So I'm looking forward to that. Maybe we'll do a little album reaction of that.
I have to listen.
And great song. Listen to it now, please. Stop this. Actually, don't stop the podcast.
No, Josh.
Sorry. Just throw it on in the background, maybe, or like after the podcast.
After.
Or yeah.
Josh is sending our viewers.
Sorry, I'm sending you guys.
This.
No. Keep us open. Sorry about that. But then listen to A Fid by Matt Champion. Okay, thank you. I love Matt Champion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What else? What else we got?
I wrote because this is something I learned of within like a day. Michael Marcagi is going on tour. He has. When this was announced, I knew one song of his called Scared to Start. It's like a folky kind of sound. It's a really good song. I only knew it because Brian was playing it in the car. But we were both like, oh, this is a good song. And then Brian texted me like 2 days ago. He was like, oh, he's going on tour. It's like $25. Do you want to go? I said, sure.
Oh, fuck.
I'll go to any concert. You're kidding?
Yeah.
And so now I've listened to... This guy only has one EP out. He's got 5 songs.
I haven't heard of him.
Yeah, but the 5 songs are great. So I'm excited. It's like sometime in May.
The show?
Yeah.
Right.
But I just thought that was really funny because I knew nothing, but he asked and I was like, yeah.
No, live music is great. I feel like it's very hard to make me say no to live music.
No, legit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
What is this guy's name? Michael
Marcagi? I think that's how you pronounce it. Marcagi.
I see him.
But yeah, Scared to Start is like his big one.
Jesus fucking
and I think
Christ.
it's beautiful. Isn't that crazy?
I thought he was small.
I know. I don't want to say...
Oh my God.
I know nothing about his background, so I don't know like how he blew up. I don't want to say like industry plant, but I was like, whoa, like I thought I'd be seeing a lot more when I heard he was going on tour. And there's 5 songs.
He has 10 million monthly listeners for context listeners. That's cool.
Yeah.
Seems like a cool...
No,
I like his
really
aesthetic here.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet. Shout out Michael Marcagi.
Yep.
I want to also shout out this guy named mk.gee. I believe that's how you pronounce his name.
Oh, who I just
Yeah, I was playing his album before she came in. 2-Star and the Dream Police. I haven't finished it yet. I was listening to it this morning. Holy fuck, this is good.
No, it's really good.
Really good music.
Yeah.
He frequently collabs with Dijon, and people say like you can definitely hear like his sound on Dijon's project. Absolutely. And then you can hear Dijon on this project, kind of like the influences, and it's really cool. Like it's like a little like not the exact style like I'm into right now, but like it's like, you know, I'm listening to it. I'm liking it.
Yeah,
it's really good. So shout out mk.gee. Yeah, you got anything else on here?
I don't, but you wrote a Scrapyard series, and I also saw you tweeted about it.
I did tweet about it. Okay, Quadeca dropped the full Scrapyard series. If you watched our second episode, I mentioned Quadeca because he was dropping at the time like little Scrapyard like pieces. I don't know what to call it. It's like little 3 installments. Yeah, it was great. And then he dropped the full thing. Yeah, I mean, I am so fucking impressed by this. People are really loving it.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, let me read my tweet because I think it's a great...
I liked it.
It's a great representation of how I feel about the album. Because my favorite track, by the way, right now is Dust Cutter, which is the first... I wasn't expecting it to be the first one, but it was the first one. And...
Can I say I'm surprised you're using your phone and not the iPad?
I think it's because I have Twitter on my phone. My bad. I'm sorry. Jeez, that's kind of a backhanded fucking... backhanded little...
I know who you are.
Okay. I know what you are. I said I was at the gym when I first heard the final 3-track run on Scrapyard. I had to go home 40 seconds into Guard Dog, which is true. I don't know, I was like on the treadmill and I was like, oh shit, yeah, he dropped, and I listened to it. And then I heard that and I was like, I need to go. I was feeling way too many things. Cause before Guard Dog's the second to last. Okay. And there's another song before that called like You Tried to Be Human, or like You Did That Thing Where You Tried to Be Human. And it's just like fuck, like I don't know, it's insane. Yeah. Like I can't really describe it. I don't know what genre it is. It's sad, to that much. That's like the tone of it.
Sad genre.
Yeah, but there's like moments on there where like he goes kind of hard, and like I feel like it's a good follow up to his last project, which was I Didn't Mean to Haunt You. just really good album. I don't think there's a miss on it.
Yeah.
Like obviously some songs kind of like outshine other ones, but like that's like with every project.
Right. Yeah.
Just so good. Like just tonally, sonically, fucking performance wise. I mean, this guy is so good. I'm so happy that he exists, and I'm happy that I found him.
That's sick.
So yeah, shout out Quadeca. Listen to the Scrapyard series. I also have Departure came out under. By the way, his name is Nujabes. I've been saying Nujabes on here.
You have.
My bad.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
That's
I don't.
okay.
I feel like I get a lot of stuff wrong on here. It's Nujabes. Yeah. Departure was a soundtrack for Samurai Champloo, which is an anime. And it wasn't on Spotify for the longest time, but I think they kind of they saw how popular Aurorian, I'm probably butchering that name too, Aurorian dance is getting, and they were like, oh, why don't we just put this on streaming? And they did. And I had to find out about it through a TikTok comment of all things, but it's out.
Aren't you glad you re-downloaded?
I'm so glad I re-downloaded TikTok.com, bro. But yeah, if you're into lo-fi and into timeless pieces of music, I will say Departure is great by Nujabes and Fat John. It came out like in 2004, but it's just finally on streaming, which means it's more accessible.
It's a big slay.
Yeah, and I say timeless because like it came out like, oh my god, holy fuck, that's 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Are you 04 or 03?
I'm 03.
Oh gotcha. I'm 04.
You're 04. I see. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
That's wild.
Yeah. I say timeless because like I listened to some of the tracks and it literally sounds like it could have been made like last year.
Wow.
Or like in 2018.
Yeah.
But it didn't. It was made in 2004.
That's really cool.
So yeah, that's why I said timeless. That's why you should check it out. That was music news.
I have something to say about Spotify that I wrote down, but you wouldn't realize. It's not quite music news, but I'm really intrigued
I can
by
guess
it.
what it is, but I would like to hear you talk about it.
No, give your guess.
Is it that 1,000 years is in lowercase now?
Yeah. Okay. So, as you guys know, Twilight is my whole wide world, and I spend lots of time listening to the Twilight soundtrack. I have Eclipse on CD, but everything else I don't own a physical copy of.
Right.
Anyone is free to change that. But so I listen to everything else on Spotify, and it's either like I'll like pick the soundtrack of one movie, or I'll just find like a Twilight vibes playlist, or I'll just click on like every Twilight song, like whatever. Like I'm always listening to Twilight music. I was listening 2 days ago, and one of the songs is 1,000 Years. Do you know that song?
I know that song.
You know that
I didn't
song.
even know it was from Twilight until right now.
I don't know. I think it was made for Twilight.
Was it made
I'm
for
pretty
Twilight?
sure.
I think a part of me knew that.
Yeah.
Also, when I read that first, I thought you meant 1,000 Miles, which is that
What is
piano.
that? Oh, that
piano
other
song.
one. Yeah, I know. I hate that they're
not the same thing.
I
My
agree.
bad. That was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
that was just me.
No. I don't like that they are named that. But so that was in like Breaking Dawn Part 1. None of this really matters. The point is like I listen to this shit all the time, and 2 days ago I noticed 1,000 Years is in lowercase, like all lowercase letters on Spotify.
Call the president.
And I was like, what? Like, this can't be right. I go on Twitter. No one's talking about it. I'm typing like 1,000 years lowercase. Like, surely someone tweeted like 1,000 years is in lowercase. This is a big deal, whether you acknowledge it or not. I know for a fact it was changed recently. One, because I listen to it all the time, but two, because I went on like YouTube and it's in uppercase. So like this was a stylistic decision made very recently. I don't think it's bad. I think lowercase letters are one of the modern love languages of the world. I think it fits this song well because it's like a romantic sad song. Like it's like very aesthetic, like Twilight vibes. Like I'm happy with it. But like, is no one talking about like we live in an age where you can just make your song titles lowercase on Spotify? I was just shocked.
You realize all of my
I know yours are. I'm saying she made the active choice to change it from
Oh, you're
what
saying,
it was.
okay, so you're saying
Yeah.
like in the streaming era, you can just like change the title of the song.
I know Ariana Grande, anyone does it. I'm not saying that's like new. I'm saying the fact that she changed it
to lowercase
is really interesting. And it's because she's appealing, I would argue, to people like me who love Twilight and love lowercase letters.
Right. I see.
Yeah.
That's interesting. There was another example, not exactly of that, but Omar Apollo's song Evergreen, which blew up on TikTok.com. The part where it's like, you didn't deserve me at all.
Oh,
at all.
did he do in parentheses?
In parentheses. So it was originally called Evergreen, which is a great title because he says Evergreen in that track 1,000 times.
Yeah.
But, you know, he, I'm not sure, I want to say he, because I'm sure it was like a label decision.
Yeah.
It blew up on TikTok. People started doing that part a lot, like, you didn't deserve me at all.
Yeah.
So, they put in the title Evergreen, parentheses, you didn't deserve me at all.
Yeah. I have been seeing that a bit, which is interesting.
I don't fucking like that.
I don't like that either.
Because here's what I think happened, right? People were trying to search you didn't deserve me at all, didn't get the song.
But you know, Spotify does it by lyrics now.
Which is exactly what I was just going to
Yeah.
say. You hear my snap? I was just going to fucking say that.
Yeah.
So I think that was to combat things like that.
I think
People
that too.
changing their title of the song
Yeah.
to put like a popular lyric in there. Because lyric matching just makes fucking sense. I don't know
Yeah.
why. There's a lot of like things that Spotify does that I feel like every time they add it, I'm like, oh, why wasn't that here before?
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So kind of glad they did that.
But what's also interesting is that like a lot of like older songs, like even like in Declan McKenna's album, he has a song. So like some people have done this where like they release the song and it has a title and then it has a part in parentheses. I'm like, well, if you wanted to do that, why did you not just make that?
Yeah, there's
the
some
title?
instances of that. I think like
Yeah.
older songs do that a lot too.
Yeah.
I can't think of an example, but like you know
Like
what I mean.
Isn't the like Pina Colada song like something in, I don't know.
I wouldn't
but
be
yeah,
surprised.
People have done that and I don't really get that. That probably is again like just the label telling them like, oh, this is the chorus, so do this.
I think it's to like I was saying earlier, like this is the title of the song, but maybe the chorus like has a certain phrase that people like will know it for, so they
Yeah.
put it in the parentheses. I mean, I don't know. If you want to style it that way, like purely for stylistic reasons, go ahead. But
Yeah.
like, you know, when it comes to like down to business stuff, it gets kind of awkward and clunky, like Omar Apollo's thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Because Evergreen's such a good name of a
Yeah.
song. Like you didn't need to add anything else.
No.
But yeah, I will say when you're doing lowercase letter, I mean, I think they're more lenient with it now. Spotify, I mean, because when I was trying to do all uppercase letters on song titles and names for artists when I'm uploading music, they're really picky about it.
Yeah.
Like traditionally they only like standard like capitalization.
Yeah.
And if you want like a song to be all lowercase, it used to be like you weren't allowed to do that. The first word was going to be capitalized no matter what. And then the service I used, like I found like a workaround. Like it was like a really hidden way to get it done, but I got it done because it was really. I was scared because we wanted Sunset Pirates to be capitalized, like all of it. And then most of my song names have like lowercase. I used to do all caps, but like that was different. But doing that is tough because I think they just don't like it. But Spotify's become more lenient with it. But who's not lenient at all is Apple Music. I'm not sure if you've noticed that. If
No,
you
'cause
go,
I don't.
yeah, right. Sorry about that. But if you have a song where it's like all capital letters or all lowercase letters, they don't give a fuck. They're just gonna make it normal pronunciation all the time, no matter what.
It's fucked up.
Unless you're a big artist, that's when you
Right.
get the exception.
Boo.
Yeah, it's so stupid because like I don't know. I feel like stylizing the name is like a big part of it. Like
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like certain artists like would be like I can't like when I think of like Brockhampton's page, I always think of it like in all caps because like that's how
No,
they stylize
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
Or like I can't think of like a lowercase example right now, but like same thing, right? Like
Yeah.
if you like looked at an artist and their name was always in lowercase, that's how you're gonna know them, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like just basic shit like that. I don't know why it's so weird.
That is bizarre.
Yeah, but I guess it's like to be proper or whatever. I don't know. I don't care much for it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Cause I like stylizing
Me too.
my names, and yeah, that's fucking stupid though. Yeah. Did you want to talk about whatever Christopher Nolan Tokyo?
Oh, I should have mentioned this last episode when I was talking about Oppenheimer, but Christopher Nolan said in some interview that he actually loves the Fast and Furious movies, and
here we go.
His favorite is Tokyo Drift, or like people should start with Tokyo Drift or whatever. And I was like, oh, what a surprise! Christopher Nolan loves the Fast and Furious movies because he's a man and he only knows how to appeal to male taste.
Yeah, such a funny narrative on this shit. Wait, does he really have like a male taste? Like what's
Well,
other
no, I
movies that
mean,
he's
honestly, I couldn't even name another thing he's directed.
Oh, but just saying like Oppenheimer and
yeah,
shit.
just
okay.
like, of course you make this boy-ass movie, this war-ass, boy-ass movie, and you think Fast and Furious is
It's
fucking
epic.
pinnacle cinema.
Because it is, bro. It's fucking epic.
Ugh,
It is.
yeah,
Fast cars,
yeah.
family. It's all in there. I never watched the Fast and Furious movie.
I've seen a couple.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't watched a movie in a while.
That's
maybe I should watch a
crazy.
movie.
You should watch a movie.
I just don't know, because sometimes you get overwhelmed. That's like the crazy
No,
thing
you're
about like
right.
how everything is so instant now. Because it's kind of cool, but it's also like fuck. Like there's so many options. And, like I don't know
Yeah.
what to start with, and like
No, I've been stressed
know.
because I need to catch up on Oscar-nominated films because I'm covering the Oscars and I'm like really behind. And it's like now every time I need to watch a movie, I'm just like stressed because I want to watch
You know, it's like
Twilight,
work.
but I'm like, ugh, I have to like watch this and pay attention to this.
Right.
And most of the time, it's stuff I don't enjoy because I've just never really been a big fan of like critically acclaimed like Oscar-y shit. I've had like a really
Oscar-y.
long conversation about this with my roommates, but it's just like when I say I'm a film person, I feel like I get heat because I don't like fucking Oppenheimer, but I am a film person in the way that I
enjoy film.
enjoy film and I
Yeah.
like fucking like Trolls. I
Yeah.
don't think that makes me less of a film person. I just there's certain things that don't appeal to my taste. So, but a lot of the Oscar movies I have seen are really good. I think you would like American Fiction. That's like a comedy.
Comedy.
Yeah.
American Fiction.
Yeah.
Okay. I've not been paying attention to
That's okay.
any movie that's been coming out.
Yeah.
I don't even remember I think the last thing I saw in theaters was Ninja Turtles. That was so long
ages
ago.
ago, Josh. I feel like that can't even be accurate, but it must.
When did No Hard Feelings come out? 'Cause I saw that in theaters too. Dude,
probably around
did
the
I
same
tell everyone that I got AMC stubs and then I just didn't use it for like 3 months?
Are you still paying for
No,
it?
I canceled
okay,
it. I had
okay,
to.
Okay.
I'd love to get it. Well, because I got it because like that's when like movies were kind of popping. That's when
Yeah,
like Spider
I'm
Verse
thinking
came
this
out.
summer I'll get it.
Yeah, summer is good for summer, but
Mm-hmm.
like fuck, man. Like I mean, it's kind of fucked up because like there's movies I saw, but like I actually really wanted to see it because like it's. I mean, this is so obvious, but I didn't realize it. Like the best way to find out about new movies is at the movie theaters.
Yeah.
Like duh, the fuck. But like they show the trailers and shit.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to watch Anatomy of a Fall.
I still need to see that.
I wanted to watch the Nick Cage movie where he's like in everyone's dreams. I think it's like an A24 film.
The dream scenario. Yeah.
Dream
yeah,
Scenario. I wanted to watch that. I wanted to watch that one DreamWorks movie. Like, I forgot what it's called. It was like a mermaid movie. I don't know. It kind of flopped a little bit.
The fucking. I'm
Rude.
surprised.
What?
Oh, versus the Kraken shit.
Yeah.
That looked really bad to me.
Really? I think it's just because DreamWorks is kind of in a good spot right now, and I'm
Right.
curious. And I think we live in we talked about it last episode, but like a sequel hell right now, and like,
That's true.
and it's just because like,
should appreciate
yeah,
the original.
exactly. I feel like I don't want to complain about everything getting a sequel and then not also seeing original IPs.
No, that's fair.
It's very hypocritical. To
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
So I want to show out for that, but then I didn't. I forgot. And I also want to watch Nimona, which is a good animated movie.
That's good.
Apparently,
That's nominated. I
got
believe.
nominated. It's a Netflix original. Definitely need to watch all those movies, and I just don't ever. I just don't. My bad, everyone.
It's okay.
Yeah, but I want to do it. Yeah, 'cause I kind of like want to go into an industry like where I do film related things, yet I don't watch a lot of stuff.
It's okay.
I guess, yeah. I did a class on like storyboarding, and like we'd always in the class we'd talk about like certain movies and certain TV shows, and people would be like, oh yeah, this one, yeah, like this, yeah, oh my god, yeah, Indiana Jones, whatever, blah blah blah. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then I was like doing like a one-on-one thing with my instructor. I was like, do I need to like watch like all this shit? Like I feel would I like benefit from
Right.
that? And he's like, no. And dude, I love this instructor. He was so dope. He yeah. He said like, don't worry about like what everyone else is watching, because like the more you develop your own taste is like gonna like is what's gonna set you apart from other people.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Because like I was thinking about this the other day, like when it comes like down to any creative medium or any like I think anything really, like this applies to fucking any job probably, but like I'm just gonna use art as an example. But like when being an artist is kind of like, you know, anyone can draw a fucking face at the end of the day, right? I mean, it's not a difficult thing to do, but like anyone can draw a face.
Yeah.
Anyone could draw like a character, but like it's what you're into that's kind of gonna, what did I just say? Kind of gonna.
That works.
Yeah, but like it sounded weird to me. It's kind of gonna affect the way that you draw and how you see things.
Yeah.
So like if you're someone who like only watches like Ghibli movies, like you're gonna draw in a very like Miyazaki inspired style.
That makes sense.
Or like if you're someone who watches only Disney, then you're gonna have like a Disney art style. And like it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying like
No, for sure.
That's gonna be like how, I mean, your taste is gonna affect how you draw shit. And like same with like music and like if you're a fucking like architect, like I don't know, any job
only
you
live
do.
in a brick house.
Yeah, if you love brick houses and you're an architect, you're probably gonna design brick stuff all the time. Fuck yeah. But that's just my little side thing about having taste and how it sets you apart.
Yeah.
'Cause he really instilled that in me.
That's
Like
really
I'm not sure
interesting.
if he knows how much that affected me, but like the second he said it, I was like, oh, that makes so much sense.
That's really cool.
Yeah, because like I know I sound like a broken record here, but like anyone can play guitar. But if you listen, it depends like who you listen to. That's like gonna affect like how you play guitar.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you look up like guitar like tutorial,
Sorry.
like what the fuck is wrong with that? Okay.
Sorry.
He's always in his own world. He really quiet.
It's what you listen to that kind of will factor into your original ideas.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been realizing that a lot more as I continue to make things every day. Yeah.
Every day you're making things?
Mostly.
That's sick.
I try to. It's not like I don't. That's the thing about like I don't know what else like I can't do it. Like you know what I mean? Like I can't function if I don't do that. I need to be doing something or else I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Like I remember like when I had like burnout doing music like in senior year of high school, and like I didn't know how to take a break. Like I had no idea. Like my mind like couldn't do it. So yeah, I had to like really force myself to do that. But I'm not burnt out at all right now. I'm the opposite, if anything.
You're doing so much.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like too many things sometimes.
No.
Well, it's like, do you ever wonder this? Like, cause I know you do like multiple things.
Yeah.
Like, do you ever wonder like if you just kind of put all your energy into one thing, do you think you'd be like better at it or like?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking I'm in a phase right now where I probably will apply for like the next higher up job
As you
at
should.
my paper.
Yeah.
And I do like the concept of that. But I was also like, well, then I'm like splitting that with like this. Like maybe I don't want to do that. Like put all energy here, like do all energy with other stuff I'm doing. But I think working on other things makes me better. Like I think I bring in stuff from there to here and vice versa.
That's true.
And like I like having lots of stuff to do, so I don't mind it so much.
That's a good point about like bringing other stuff from other things.
Yeah.
I mean, I do that, but I just never thought of it that way. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to look at it, because there's like definitely moments where like I'm working on like music and I'm like, oh, like I need to also like do the magazine and edit this podcast and like I want to like do clothes again and like I have all this like stuff on my plate And like sometimes I do wonder like if I like really just like quit everything else and then just focused on like music or whatever, like I wonder if I'd like become like a better like musician.
Right.
And I don't wonder that in like a existential way.
Yeah.
Because I always just snap out of it and I'm just like, this is just how it is.
Yeah.
Like I can't really change it, honestly. Even if I fucking tried, like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd end up just doing a lot of shit in the end.
Sure.
So yeah, I don't know. It's so funny because I do a lot of stuff and like whenever someone like asks me like what I do, like I have no idea what to say.
Yeah.
Like I'll usually just say like I'm like whatever I'm doing in school is what I'm doing. So like I'm working on an art degree. So
Right.
that. But I do so many things and it gets like overwhelming sometimes, but like man, I love it
No, I
at
think
the end
it's
of the day.
great.
Yeah.
I think it like shapes who you are.
Yeah.
And I think you're so cool because you do all those things.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I try. You ask me if I make things every day. I think I do.
Yeah.
Whenever I can. Or like find the time or I used to try and force it, but like now I just kind of like whenever I'm motivated or inspired to, I do it.
Yeah.
And I happen to be inspired like pretty often. So
I think that's when the best stuff comes out.
Oh,
So,
definitely, yeah. I mean, you can definitely force something and it could be good, but like
Yeah.
I don't know. There's like definitely moments for like certain types of inspiration
Yeah.
and I act on it whenever I get the chance to. But I get that like, you know, when you grow up, it's kind of like, and like you have a job and you're employed and you have like deadlines to meet. Sometimes you just have to do things off of like pure discipline. Like if my job like was like, let's say this, and like we ended up like getting paid for this one day.
Yeah.
But there's like some days where like I just can't bring myself to like be on camera for whatever reason. It doesn't matter. Like
Yeah.
I'd have to be on this damn camera because
Yeah.
I'm getting paid to do it. But I'm at this like unique point in my life where I'm young enough to explore all my options. And I mean, I guess they're not really options. They're just things I do for fun. Like I could see myself going full time in like literally anything that I do.
I think that's what's so cool about it.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah.
But it's hard to be like a full-time everything, you
Yeah.
know? So difficult. Really introspective on this podcast right now.
Yeah.
Kind of a big switch from our Chick-fil-A discussion and our fast food stuff.
That's why we're cool.
That is why we're cool. That's why you listen to us, bro. Keep listening to us so we can fucking get money off this podcast.
So Air Up can sponsor us because we just want to try that water bottle.
Yeah, I'd be so interested. Honestly, I feel like we would be like so great to like work with.
Yeah.
Like if a brand reached out, I feel like we'd be
Yeah.
like super cooperative and we'd be like willing to like try everything.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying that, but
I
like
think we're like the ideal. No, I actually I do believe you. I
Unironically.
agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, fully.
I think we'd be like the ideal podcast. You know,
Yeah.
to kind of do this shit off of.
Yeah.
I feel like if I was a brand looking for potential podcasts to reach out and do a sponsorship with, my first thought would be Junior Varsity.
Yeah, I think that too.
I think so, right?
Just because like I would want like two like young and like cool people
Yeah.
who definitely have like a massive influence over
Over
their audience.
Yeah. Pretty widespread demographic as well.
Yeah.
I mean, mostly people our age, but like, who's to say like anyone listens to this podcast?
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah. You watching?
Hello.
Are you watching? Oh, fuck.
Can I ask about something that I think you wrote like last time we
Okay.
filmed and you never told me about? I don't think. Dante's Inferno.
Oh,
I don't know what
Yeah,
that was, but
okay.
you didn't talk about it, right?
I didn't.
Okay.
Well, it's just because my sister was doing an assignment about like Dante's Inferno, which is like, do you know about that?
Yeah,
It's
I
like
think
hell.
I had to read it like two quarters
Right.
ago.
So like, it's like, I mean, I guess it's not funny because it's like, it's hell. but my sister was like reading off the levels of hell to me, and I
that
was
is an interesting
laughing for some reason. So the first circle is called limbo. I'm on my iPad, by the way.
I have to point that out.
I do, because I'm cooler than you, and I have an iPad, and you probably
I
don't.
probably do.
Okay, circles of hell in Dante's Inferno.
Yeah.
First circle, limbo. The unbaptized and virtuous pagans, including, what the fuck? Virgil, Homer, Horace, Ovid, Socrates, Plato. Are these like
are,
people
like-
who like don't? Oh, my bad. So people like believe in their stuff. 'Cause weren't they like
Yeah.
anti-God or whatever?
I don't know, but I've read I've had to do some of their philosophical stuff for class.
Okay.
So maybe it's just the concept of building their own.
Yeah. All right. The second circle is lust. Souls are blown about in a violent storm without hope of rest, which is what I laughed at. Because
Blown about.
yeah, blown about in a storm, which I know it sounds like it's painful, but it's just the way blown about. It doesn't sound like that serious to me. The second circle, no, my bad. The third circle is gluttony. The gluttons are forced to lie in vile, freezing slush, guarded by Cerberus, which is that 3-headed dog, that
Yeah.
big ass guy. I don't know why I thought this was funny, to be honest. It's kind of fucked up. But I don't know, the idea that people get to get their own little circle of hell based on their biggest sins is funny to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know where I would be.
You know, I'd probably be, I don't know. What would you say is your deadly sin out of the 7? There's lust, gluttony. I have no idea what that word is. Avarice.
I'd have to Google it.
Wrath and sullenness. There's heresy, violence, fraud.
Oh, violence.
Your violence?
Yeah.
Okay. Then the violent against people and property, the suicides, the blasphemers, the sodomites. What the fuck? It doesn't say their punishment.
Oh,
I guess you're clean then.
Oh,
You just get to live
good.
in hell.
perf.
I don't imagine hell like this though. Do you imagine hell?
No,
like,
I don't.
I never think of fiery fucking red and the devil and it's probably just nothingness
Right.
or
Or a lot of inconveniences.
a lot of inconveniences, or they pour water into your ears with insane pressure. Actually, yeah, that's my version
They
of
give you
hell.
your sandwiches with cheese.
Yeah, they
on
give you.
top.
Yeah, they fucking irrigate your ears extremely hard, and then they give you a sandwich with cheese on top.
Yeah.
If you don't get that, watch our last episode. Actually, you probably get that. It's fine. Yeah. You met a real life Where's My Hug At guy,
I forgot. Yeah.
and you do a podcast with him.
Yeah.
What happened?
Okay, so I should start by saying I have never heard this guy actually say where's my hug, but just the vibes
type.
I know
Yeah,
he
he's
would.
the type.
Basically, I met this guy in my dorm building and I could not tell what the vibe was. And I feel like I run into this problem a lot where I don't want to be the person who's immediately aggressive. I have a boyfriend the minute someone compliments me.
Right.
Because some people are just genuinely nice.
Sure,
but
yeah.
I also don't want a conversation to go too far and make it seem like it's in a direction it's not. But finally, we were at the point where we were splitting and he was like, oh, can I get your Instagram? And this was Valentine's Day. So I was like, that's perfect because I posted a picture of Brian.
Oh, okay.
He can just see it and
Oh,
then
yeah.
he'll back off.
That's cool.
And so I see he views the story. I'm perfect. I don't hear from him. The next day I get a message from him and it's just communication, right? Because that's my major. And we had been talking about our majors. And I was like, yep, correct. And then he was like, damn, so this conversation has to be good. And I was like, oh, okay. I can already tell this isn't going where I want it to go. And so I purposefully took 3 hours to reply. And then I was like, well, I don't have the degree yet. And then he replied and he was like, I'm not taking that excuse. Think of this as me helping you get your degree. And then I stopped replying. Because I was like, shit. But yeah.
Might have to take some notes. He's kind of clean with it.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
But I was like, oh.
Communications, right? But doesn't that imply that like he's spoken to many girls about their majors, and then in his head he just kind of like
He plans.
the way
he has
the
one
way
ready for
yeah
everyone. Yeah.
like yeah that is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
This conversation better be good then.
Yeah.
That's fire. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to use that.
Yeah. No, you should.
Yeah. That's really heat.
Yeah.
Communications. Hey, you said your major. Did I say my major on here? Oh, I said I was working the art degree.
An art degree, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I'm like really afraid to say that to people, honestly.
Why?
Cause it's like, you know the fucking
Oh.
connotations
The
that comes with
genre of-
saying
yeah,
that like,
yeah.
oh, cause it's the same. I feel like whenever, yeah, I feel like whenever I tell someone, like, especially like family related, like, that I'm working on an art degree, I always feel the need, which is so stupid because like no one's ever said this to me. It's just like kind of a personal thing, but I feel the need to be like, oh, I'm like working in this specific industry, going for this specific job,
Right.
because this job always needs positions to be filled in.
Right.
So it sounds
Needing
like,
to justify.
yeah. So yeah, I don't know. To be honest, to be completely fucking honest, like I don't like college in general. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing because I feel like it's insane. Like, cause think about it like this, right? I'm working on music and like myself and like building up like my like,
Yeah.
my career, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's like senior year in high school, and then it's like, okay, it's time to pick a fucking college. I was like, huh? What the fuck? Like already?
Yeah.
And then hence why I'm doing community now. And I like happen to be going to a college, or I'm transferring to a college, which happens to have a good art system. Or not system, what do you call that? Art program. And it's so funny because like none of it was planned. I just happened to be doing that shit, and then
Which is great.
yeah, I don't know. And like when it came time to like pick a major, I was like, what the fuck else would I do?
Yeah.
Honestly, if not this. It's so funny too because I hate art classes in college. At least right now.
Mentioned that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking a few right now that I'm actually kind of enjoying. But like, God, like the beginner art classes where it's just like, oh my God, they're so annoying. Like, if ask anyone who's ever been in an art class with me about a color wheel assignment, and they'll laugh because I just don't do that shit. I just don't do it.
Really?
No, because it's so I hate painting. I mean, okay, I'm just not good at it, kind of. I'm all right at it, but like nothing crazy. I don't like the setup. I don't like how long it takes to clean up. Everything about that, I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah.
And then that's how I feel about like doing all like the beginner classes, because like I'm not going to say like I'm skilled, because like, that's subjective, but like I definitely know like how to like draw cubes and shit like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times it's like, I feel like art is kind of a very like loose thing in general. Like you don't need to follow a rubric when you're making art most of the time. But like I get it, it's school.
Yeah.
I also want to rant about, I'm not sure if you run into this, but like I do online classes, but you might run into this because do you do like discussion posts on Canvas?
Oh, fuck discussion posts. But yeah, I do
Okay,
have
yeah.
to sometimes.
So some professors think it's a really smart idea to make the discussion itself due on Wednesdays, and then make the replies due on Sundays.
Oh, that's
And then
stupid.
what happens is on the Canvas calendar, which is a great tool because, I like to glance at it and be like, okay, this is what's due that day, this is what due this day.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, this is what's due Sunday. This discussion is due on Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't
I'll
have
just
to.
I'll wait until Sunday to do it. And then I open it on Sunday, and then I'm like, damn, there's a lot of replies already on this thing. And then I read, and it says, oh, the initial response is due on Wednesday.
Damn.
And your response to 2 other peers is due on Sunday.
Wow.
What the fuck? Why would you
Yeah.
do that?
No,
Why?
that's stupid.
Just make all of it due Wednesday.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Who cares? I'll do, because by the
Why do you need multiple days to think of a reply?
You don't.
You
like
don't.
It's so replying is the easy part.
Yeah.
That's just like, okay,
I'll
nice,
say whatever
good,
the fuck I
good,
want.
good one. I agree with
Yeah.
you. Whatever. Blah blah blah. That's easy. Why the fuck would they make it like that?
No,
Do
that's
they know how
stupid.
stupid they are?
Yeah, that's really dumb.
These old men.
I've never run into that, but that's.
Oh, you
crazy.
never had that?
No.
Fuck. It's so upsetting.
Yeah.
It's really upsetting. Guys, it's over.
It is over.
It's fucking over. We're never coming back after this episode. Oh, fuck.
It's too hard on Josh today.
Yeah. Look, guys, we talked about our solo, kind of like what we do in these past 2 episodes. And if you follow Junior Varsity, that's great. But also support like our individual selves as well.
Oh my God, yeah.
What's the best way?
Josh with all your energy, because everything he does is amazing.
We'll support Tori as well too. What's the best way for people to support you when they listen to this? Like follow a YouTube channel, like.
Yeah, I guess. Or follow my Instagram just for clout purposes.
That's true too.
But yeah, nothing I do is as major as what you're doing.
Yeah, well, no. I don't think you should downplay yourself.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Everything I do is far more important than.
Okay, there's like a middle ground that you're
Yeah.
not seeing.
No, we both do cool stuff.
Yeah.
So check it out because it's all on our linktree
Link
and end
tree
card.
and end card. I will say I'm working in silence as we speak. I don't have much to show yet, but it's gonna be a fun year. I will say that much.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Follow us on Instagram.
Junior Varsity Show.
Junior Varsity
That's
Show.
also our TikTok and our YouTube.
And our youtube.com/@Junior Varsity Show.
Yep.
We're here every Wednesday, you guys.
And on Spotify and
And on
Apple
Spotify.
Podcasts and Amazon
You said
Music
Apple Podcasts.
too, because
Yeah.
you told me to.
Yeah. Fucking audio version, video version, whatever, as long as you're tuned in.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. We have been Junior Varsity. I'm really acting like we're done.
Yeah. This was a great run.
Great run, you guys. Goodbye.